What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. I told y'all I got a whole lot of content coming today because LeBron James has given the streets a stimulus package. He didn't fed the streets for all the YouTubers who do NBA content. He didn't gave us a lot to talk about for a week span, for real, right? So as I mentioned in the video I just posted, LeBron James went on the Pat McAfee show. And him and Pat McAfee asked him about his relationship with Michael Jeffrey Jordan, MJ of the Chicago Bulls, right? He asked, what is his relationship with Michael Jordan. He asked LeBron James, what is his relationship with Michael Jordan? And LeBron says, well, Pat, you know, we're not close. We're not close. But he says, you know, in so many words, he was basically saying there was a mutual respect, of course, but they aren't close. Pat McAfee then asked LeBron James, why not? And he says, because I'm still playing, right? And in so many words, he was basically saying they would probably be able to foster a relationship when he's no longer playing and he's no longer, you know, building his legacy, right? And LeBron says he hopes that one day it can get to that point. And then he brought up the fact that him and Kobe was not close. He said, you know, me and Kobe weren't close until we played on the Olympics team together. Then we got close during Olympic play. But he talked about, like, outside of Olympic play, they weren't close outside of that Olympic play because it was so competitive. You know, the NBA was building LeBron as his nemesis. And they were supposed to meet. They were on a collision course to meet in the finals. LeBron lost to the Orlando Magic, and then he couldn't get past Boston. And so it never happened. But even after the years had passed, him and LeBron were not close until Kobe retired and he was no longer playing. And then LeBron became a Laker. So that competition aspect was eliminated. So that would lead many to argue, well, why would Michael Jeffrey Jordan not really want a relationship with LeBron James? Why aren't they really close? And Mike hasn't been playing in years, since 2002. So here's the deal. Michael Jeffrey Jordan and LeBron James both have big egos. They both, and I'm a big LeBron James fan, they both are narcissists. And I always say this, that you kind of have to be a narcissist to really be that great. You got to believe you some other shit than everybody else to be as great as you are, as Michael Jordan was, as LeBron James is, as Kobe Bryant was, etc. All of them individuals I named, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, are all narcissistic individuals because they feel, you know, and you got to be, to a certain degree, you got to be that great for so long, right? And they both have huge egos. LeBron James will not kiss the ring of Michael Jeffrey Jordan. In order for Mike to foster a relationship with you, you have to kiss his ring. What do I mean by that? Kobe being Bryant, and I really don't mean no disrespect when I say this is facts, and Michael Jordan admitted it. Kobe was pestering Michael Jordan to build a relationship with him. Mike didn't naturally just come out and just take to Kobe and say, I love you, you're the son I never had, you play just like me. No, he didn't. Kobe was walking like Mike, talking like him, emulating the way Mike talked, the way Mike chewed gum. He started saying the game of basketball the way Michael Jordan would say the game of basketball. He was embodying Michael Jordan's swagger. He studied his moveset, all of the above. And it still wasn't enough for Mike to try to foster a relationship with him, even though Kobe was emulating and mimicking Mike, right? Because Kobe mimicked Mike more than any other player. LeBron James wore number 23 in inspiration of Michael Jordan. He did the chalk toss thing in inspiration of Michael Jordan. But he didn't walk like Mike, talk like Mike, chew gum like Mike, didn't say the game of basketball, and didn't use certain cadences the way Mike would do. Kobe did, right? But Mike still didn't care to build a relationship with him until Kobe kept on pestering Mike, kept calling Mike, kept trying to get in contact with him, kept reaching out, kept reaching out, kept reaching out. And then Mike say, okay, damn, he keep trying to reach out to me. He keep on trying to build this bridge. He keep on hitting me up. Damn, what? Okay. What's up, man? Let's talk. And then they build a relationship off of that and Mike described him as an annoying little brother. And then eventually they got really close and bonded through that. LeBron James is not going to blow up Michael Jordan's phone. his pride and his ego is too big for that. He's not going to do that. And don't get me wrong, Kobe Bryant has a humongous ego too. Had one, you know, he definitely, and all of these individuals have huge egos. But I think Kobe looked up to Mike so much that he wanted his approval. He wanted his approval. I think LeBron James would love the approval of Mike, but I don't think he's willing to go out of his way to do so. He's not. He's not going to call him. He's not going to keep blowing up his phone. He's not going to do that. And in order to build a relationship with Mike, you have to do that. Another reason why you got to kiss that ring, and that's the way of kissing the ring, and keep blowing him up, keep trying to reach out to him, keep extending yourself. LeBron not going to do that. Another reason I think him and Michael Jordan aren't close is that there are a nice amount of young people who believes that LeBron James is the GOAT over Michael Jordan. There's a great amount of people who believe, especially the younger generation who grew up watching LeBron James. They say that he's the GOAT. Michael Jordan is aware of that. He's also aware that LeBron James is not going to correct anybody if they say he's the GOAT. LeBron is going to accept that. He is. Kobe Bryant will say he's not the GOAT. Michael Jordan is. Kobe will get the ultimate reverence and admiration to Mike and say that he's over him. Now, Kobe is on record saying he'll bust Michael Jordan's ass and he'll bust his ass in any era and all of that. But Kobe won't allow you to call him the GOAT over Michael Jordan. He'll acquiesce that Mike is the GOAT over him. LeBron James will not do that. And since LeBron James won't stop people from calling him the GOAT, Michael Jordan has no interest in being LeBron James' friend. He has no interest in building a relationship with anybody who thinks they're the GOAT over him. He does not. Some of y'all gonna say Mike not that sensitive. Knock it off. This is the same individual who has not talked to Charles Barkley, one of his best friends, in over 15 years because Charles Barkley told the truth about the Charlotte Hornets being a terrible team. Okay? He cares about what people think. He cares about, he is a sensitive person. He's sensitive to certain things, right? As we all are. As we all are. But I think people think Michael Jordan is above being sensitive to things, and he's not. And it showed when he cut off one of his close friends of so many years because he said the team that he runs is not a good team, and they were not. The Charlotte Hornets were not a good team under Michael Jeffrey Jordan running, under Michael Jordan's leadership, right? But anyway, yeah. And so because Mike knows that LeBron thinks he's the GOAT, he's not going to be his friend. He's not. Mike's whole marketing campaign is built around him being the GOAT. Be like Mike, right? And so if a person is going against that and said he's the GOAT, he's not going to want to be your friend at all. He's not. He's not. Truthfully, in my opinion, LeBron James is the second greatest basketball player to ever breathe oxygen on this earth. I got Michael Jordan number one, but Mike knows that LeBron James is the closest to him. Not Kobe Bryant. I don't care what y'all say. Kobe played like Mike. They had the similar playing style. But as far as dominance goes, nah. Kobe Bryant was a very dominant player. Don't get me wrong, he was. But I think he knows LeBron James is something different. And he knows that LeBron James is the person that a lot of these young kids are saying is the GOAT. And is close. He knows LeBron is the closest to him. The closest to him as far as like accolades and dominance goes. He knows that. Which is why he dropped that Last Dance documentary. Look, they had to start shooting that Last Dance documentary after LeBron James came back from down 3-1 when they beat when LeBron beat the Golden State Warriors, when LeBron and Kyrie and them beat the Golden State Warriors. And no, Kyrie Irving should not have been MVP of the finals. I'm gonna cut that bullshit out right now. LeBron James led both teams in every statistical category: points, rebounds, blocks, assists, steals. Both teams, he led in all statistical categories. He had a higher scoring average than Kyrie Irving. He was going crazy. Okay? Anyway, though, I say that to say, I'm not shocked that him and Mike aren't close. When they see each other, they greet each other with respect and there's all love. But I do believe Mike feel a way about people saying that LeBron is the GOAT. He feel like he's supposed to be the undisputed GOAT. He will never say that publicly. But we know that motherfucker. Mike's such a narcissist. He got in his Hall of Fame speech telling everybody else how they couldn't fuck with him and how he was better than all of them. He invited the dude that beat him out on the on the varsity team that one year, all to tell him I ended up being better than your ass. That's how petty and narcissistic Michael Jordan is. And all of these individuals are narcissistic as players, as people. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Mike. I know y'all don't like to acknowledge that Mike and Kobe are narcissistic individuals, but they are, as well as LeBron James. And I say that as a LeBron James fan. They all are. You know, they just have certain traits that come out at certain times. You know, but yeah. So I think Mike don't like that. It's the same reason why if you're a Jordan brand athlete, you're gonna say Mike is the GOAT. And also, if you notice, a lot of Jordan brand athletes trash LeBron James. Quentin Richardson, Jordan brand athlete. He's getting checks from Michael Jordan to this day. Darius Miles, a Jordan brand athlete, is getting checks from Michael Jordan to this day. Quentin Richardson, go ahead and get out of his body. He will not put LeBron nowhere near Michael Jordan. He put Kobe as a buffer between them two. And he getting paid from Michael Jordan. So it's so funny how people be like, you know, Clutch Sports paying everybody, but Michael Jordan literally got people on his payroll that trash LeBron James. Steven Jackson, a Jordan brand athlete who tries to throw shots at LeBron James pretty consistently and try to act like LeBron is nowhere near Kobe and Michael Jordan. He's a Jordan brand athlete saying that. He's getting paid by Michael Jordan to this day. So to this day, it's so funny how people be like, Clutch paying everybody. Man, Jordan name is on a lot of these dudes' checks. For real. They getting paid. They are Jordan brand athlete. LeBron don't got no LeBron brand athlete. James brand athlete on his roster. There are people who trash LeBron James. Quentin Richardson can't stand LeBron. A lot of my hometown, Chicago, Illinois, full of LeBron haters, hating ass motherfucker. It's a hating ass city. I love my city though. I'm Chicago to the bone gristle. If you cut me right now, my mouth sauce will fall out my arm. Not blood. I'm Nat 773, South Side to be specific. You hear me? South Side all day. I done lived all over the South Side. We getting sidetracked. But anyway, yeah. Quentin Richardson loved to trash LeBron James and try to shit on LeBron. He tried to even elevate Kawhi over LeBron. You know, I'm seeing Kawhi, he looking for the smoke. LeBron hadn't. Kawhi ain't been the best hooper in LA since he's arrived. He hasn't been the best hooper in LA since he's arrived in LA. That's neither here nor there. Kawhi playing great as of late, though. I'm glad to see him playing well after dealing with all them injuries. He's playing well as of late. Shout out to Kawhi. But anyway, so it doesn't surprise me that LeBron and Michael Jordan are not close. LeBron not gonna kiss Mike ring like Mike like his ring kissed. And, you know, because everybody act like LeBron the only one that like his ring kiss. Yeah, LeBron does. Kobe did too. Mike did too. All these motherfuckers like they ring kissed. And LeBron not gonna kiss Mike ring, and that's what it is at the end of the day. I had people on my live stream saying LeBron crying about Mike not being his friend. No, the fuck he's not. They asked him a question. The man didn't even sound mad about it. He didn't throw no hate towards Mike when he said it. He didn't try to throw no backhanded compliments to Mike. He didn't try to trash Mike or nothing. He said, you know, because I'm still playing. And hopefully he can get to that. Hopefully we can build a relationship at some point when I'm done playing, you know? But, yeah, he was asked about his relationship with Michael Jordan. He didn't just bring it up the way a lot of y'all LeBron haters like to pretend. I know what y'all be doing on here. Dreamers Pro and Scalp Attack and Ticket TV and Carcino and Man Down Sports and Sports T. She don't know shit about basketball, I can tell you that much. Let me stop, man. A lot of them don't, not just her. I'm not going to do just her. A lot of them don't know. What Roger Mayweather say? You know, Roger Mayweather, he was the original Black Mamba. Most people don't know shit about boxing. I say most people don't know shit about basketball, if you ask me. I'm 32 years old. I know more than a lot of these other dudes do. And I ain't even been on earth that long. And I only been watching basketball. I only been watching basketball and knowing what I'm watching and been paying close attention since the year 2000, the start of the Lakers three-peat. That's when my basketball knowledge and I was paying close attention to basketball since the year 2000. You know? But anyway, yeah, it's not surprising that Mike and LeBron not close. LeBron ain't kissing his ring, ain't kissing Mike ring. Mike ain't gonna kiss LeBron ring. Mike know a lot of kids feel like LeBron is the GOAT, and LeBron is not going to refute that. And Mike wants him to refute that he's the GOAT. In order to stand next to him, he wants LeBron to admit he's not the GOAT. And LeBron not going to do that. LeBron going to say, fuck you. I came back from down 3-1. I'm the GOAT. And Michael Jordan don't like that. He say, hey, wait a minute now, goddammit. You better say you're not the GOAT. You better say it. I'm going to pay them boys on the Jordan brand to trash you. And pay all the Jordan brand athletes like Quentin Richardson, Darius Miles, and Steven Jackson, specifically Quentin Richardson and Steven Jackson. I'm going to pay them to talk trash about you, boy. LeBron say, I don't give a damn. All right, y'all.